please do not sue me. Hello, it's me, Finn, and this is going to be a very, very silly little video. Okay, it's a very silly little video. No need to get angry. Well, basically, I'm gonna actually make two parts of this video. There's gonna be a problematic one and there's gonna be a non-problematic one. So if you don't want to experience any rage, I suggest you just watch the unproblematic one. Here is the unproblematic one. So yeah, this is such an unproblematic video and everyone is amazing and I love everyone, and bye guys, thank you for watching. So let's go. I'm gonna be tier ranking these countries, and genuinely guys, this is just my opinion. Please do not get too angry about this. This is all just for fun. And I do not wish to hurt anyone. We all have our own opinions, and my opinions are a bit odd occasionally. So let's just start looking at the categories. But first, I think we should sing our anthem. So now we can look at the categories after the anthem has been sung. They go from best to worst, obviously. So the best one is potato pancakes. So if you by some unknown reason don't know how fire are potato pancakes, that is very questionable. I think you should really try potato pancakes. That is a very Eastern European food, and since I represent the Baltics here, I'm the delegate of the Baltics committee, actually. Potato pancakes are really fire, so that's why they're on top one tier. These are countries that have basically done no wrong. Like, we can't beef with these countries. Okay, let's not say we. Let's get rid of the inclusive language, guys, since this is only my opinion. So maybe you all disagree. So I can't beef with these countries because I think they have done no wrong. To me, they've done no wrong. And if they have done some wrong, I'm going to excuse that wrong, and I'm going to be like, well, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. So yeah, these countries in my eyes, they are the icons, they are the baddies, they are... Next, we never go out of style. So these are the countries this is like a collective agreement we have. Like, we can't beef with these countries. Like what have you got against these countries? Nothing. Because they just never go out of style. Like, you can't... Like, they don't go out of style. Like, then the third one is people travel here on their gap year because they want to be different. So these are countries that are not the main girls. They're not the main girls everyone knows. They're not Paris. They're not Rome. But every single British high school graduate who literally just got out of high school and doesn't know what to do with their life, they're going to be like, have you heard of Croatia? I think we should go there. And then they buy £10 flight on EasyJet and just fly anywhere. Wow. Like, that is... I don't know how you guys have flights that cheap. Like, I'm just like, you should look at the prices of our Baltic. Like, actually, I don't... Then we have pick me, choose me, love me.
So pick me, choose me, love me.
So these are the countries who are they're the pick me girls. They are the pick me girls. Like, we just, they're okay. Like, you can hang out with them sometimes. Like, they're okay. But it's just that, like, if you spend too much time with them, the pick me girl energy is just too big. Like, there's just too much of it, and it's quite hard to handle, actually. Very often, as you will see in this, like, throughout this video, I'm guessing that the pick me, choose me, love me countries are going to be pretty big countries, because me and a lot of pretty big nations have a beef one-sided beef, because I don't think they know I exist. But big countries scare me. Like, I don't like them. They scare me. And then the last one is sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Now go stand in the corner and think about what you did.
So I think there's always space for improvement, of course, yes. So I think these countries, if they really sat in the corner for a long enough period of time, they should really reflect on some of the decisions they've made. Sometimes you just have to sit there for a very long time, like some decades, centuries maybe. Just sit there. Don't touch us, please. Do not. Just sit in the corner. Just sit in the corner. Anyway, so let's go. Also, I never checked if they actually have all the European countries here. So now when I'm thinking about this, I'm actually not sure. I hope they have all the European countries. I have not looked at this list before. So if they don't, blame this tier list and not me, and write the country that is missing in the comments. So first on the list we have Albania. So Albania is low-key, I've never been in Albania, but what I've heard is that it is very, very pretty there, and I would really like to go. And from the vibes of just the fact that it's like, it has like a coastline, it has mountains, it's like right next to Greece, but it's not Greece, but it's like right next to it, you know? And it's also not Croatia, but it's almost Croatia. So I feel like that puts it in a perfect category to go to. People travel here on their gap year. Albania is just a more eastern, like, version of Greece. It has like, it's like a Balkan. It's Balkanized Greece. You know what I mean? Like, it's Balkanized version of Greece. Does Albania count as a Balkan country? I would think so. Guys, someone from the Balkans, please, like, please inform me right now, like, actually. Now we will have a very fun game called, can I differentiate the Andorran and Romanian flags? Wait. No. What? No. What? Moldovan. Where's the Moldova flag? Where's Romania? I'm so lost right now. Guys, I swear I'm good at geography, but the flags are like, okay, we have this flag, we have this flag, and we have this flag. Okay, so all of these flags, they exist and they're real. Romania flag. Okay, so yeah, that's the Romania. That's what I thought. And now can we do No, not you, honey. Okay, so I was right. Oh, I can get there in a day from Riga. That's so great. Oh my god, yes. Loki, I feel like Andorra would also really fit in the gap year category. But also, like, Andorra has done no wrong. Like, Andorra has literally done no wrong. Like, I have no beef with Andorra. Let's look at pictures of Andorra, guys. Like, I think we should look at the pictures. Because I know it's pretty there. And I know it's like, it's really small and has a lot of mountains. Oh, you see, like, how can you beef with a country that is this? Like, I don't think we can do that, actually. Literally me. Blood, like, suicide is not the answer. Like, calm down. It's okay. I genuinely think Andorra has done no wrong. And I feel like it never goes out of style. I think we should put it here. Because, like, who has Andorra hurt ever? There probably is someone, but, like, I can't really think of anyone right now. Armenia is in the house with us right now. Where are we going to go with Armenia? I'm feeling a very strong gap year energy for Armenia, actually. I think for both Armenia and Azerbaijan, I'm feeling that energy. Because it's just like, you know what Armenia and Azerbaijan are to me? For some reason, they give off very strong Erasmus vibes. I don't know, like, you know, like the, like exchange. What the fuck is that thing? Like, the, you know, like the exchange program Erasmus, where people just like travel to some country for like a year. Why do I feel like that like 70% of the time people just travel to Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Armenia? Like, genuinely, like, I don't hear people saying, oh yeah, I went on an Erasmus trip and we went to France. That never happens. It's always Armenia. It's always Azerbaijan. It's one of them. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's always one of them. I'm recalling something right now. One of them did something really bad. Wait, guys, this is not even funny. Like, I'm just like, give me a second. I need to Google search this up because I'm pretty sure one of them did something bad. I like remember that. So, right. Actually, after doing some very thorough research, I remembered why I remembered. So yeah, I think someone here has to sit in a corner and think about what they've done. Let's continue, guys. This is a very positive video and we are not in the midst of a World War III, actually. I love the world. So next one we have here is Austria. I have a bit conflicted feelings about it. Like, in theory, Austria is a pretty great country. Like, overall, I think it's a pretty great country. I think Austria is on the edge of being like a pick-me country almost, but it's just not that often talked about. So, like, you know, it's not, I don't think it's that pick-me because people don't really, like, you know, Americans, they don't really go, oh yeah, I went to Austria. Americans, it's what the Americans are, British accent. I'm really tweaking right now. This is not even funny. I can't really imagine hearing an American be like, oh yeah, I went to Austria. because I don't think they know what that is. I think it never goes out of style. Like, because low-key, Vienna is so beautiful. Honestly, I'm starting to think maybe we should put Austria. Austria is pretty neutral though, and I find that very annoying. We will get into that later. We will talk about my beef with countries that are very neutral towards wars. I low-key think we should put it back, actually. Yeah, you can never go out of style, but potato pancakes, you're not there yet. However, you can ski in Austria. The city of Vienna is beautiful. Austrian government is pretty okay. I haven't really heard anything bad about it, like world famous type bad. You know what I mean? That like I haven't really heard anything crazy happen there yet. So I think it's pretty good. And if you ski in Austria, you can stop at like one of those like very pretty like on the mountain cafes and eat like soup. It's like I'm just like that's how I see Austria, and I just love that. So we have someone who needs to sit in a corner and think about what they've done. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. Someone needs to sit in a corner and think about what they've done. Not necessarily the people of this country, but the government really needs to sit in a corner, somewhere far away. Then we have Belgium. Belgium just never goes out of style. Like, how can you even beef with Belgium? Like, it's so chill. It's so chill there. I don't think Brussels is a very interesting city. It's low-key the center of Europe. Like, it's low-key the epicenter of Europe, since it's like basically the main scene of like politics in Europe. Next one we have here will be Bosnia. So listen guys, Bosnia definitely goes into people travel here on their gap year. Like, no average ass person knows about this country. Like, to find that Bosnia exists, you need to literally sit down at your computer and do like research. And you know who has a lot of time to do research? Unemployed high school dropouts have time to do research. Or, once again, unemployed, confused indie young adults who cannot find a job but also don't want to go to university, and the societal pressure is too high, so they go to the Balkan countries. That is who have time to research places in Bosnia. So I think that goes right in there. That goes right in there. Croatia, low-key. Croatia is honestly one of the best countries. You know, Croatia is so good. I'm actually thinking of putting Croatian potato pancakes. I'm probably a bit biased, but I was in Croatia this summer, like for the first time ever, and I was so surprised with how amazing everything was there. I'm just like, I was honestly just shocked, because it was like Italy, but cheaper and less people. Like, genuinely, like, I was shocked. I don't really know what is the human rights situation in Croatia. Croatia. Human rights in Croatia. Oh, Amnesty International. Let's go. Give me a little report, please. Oh, that's not cute. I don't like that. Oh, I actually don't like this at all. Oh, guys, I'm starting to really rethink my choices right now. So yeah, I feel like Croatia is a pretty great country, but I don't think human rights are the best in Croatia, though. I'm quite reluctant to put it there. But then again, I feel like if I actually start focusing on discrimination in every single country, it's going to really like prevent me from actually having a ranking. Because then no one will be in the top category ever. You know what? How about Croatia stays there? And if later I change my mind, it will move down. But anyways, so we have Cyprus now. Cyprus is a pretty great country. Cyprus is pretty fire. Like, I haven't actually been in Cyprus, but the vibes that Cyprus gives me are so positive that it's in one of these categories. But is it potato pancakes, or is it just like that it never goes out of style? I don't think Cyprus can really go out of style, actually. I really don't think it can. But low-key, Cyprus is like really fire. Actually, no. Let's leave here. And now we go into Czech Republic. I love Czech Republic. I am a Czechia fan, actually. I am rooting for Czechia every single day of my life. So it goes into potato pancakes instantly. Prague is amazing. Like, I love Prague. I can't beef with this country. Like, I've been there once in my life, and I loved it. So I think that is enough. Like, I just think it's a fire country, and I think that should be recognized. Because Prague is an amazing city. There's so much cool places there, so many events happening. It's just, even like the nature is beautiful, the country itself is like, it's a great place. It's a great place. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm never going to stop talking about Czech Republic, am I? I feel like it's a great mix of Eastern Europe and Western Europe coming together in one place. Because it's just like, it's so like, it's quite westernized, but it still has that Eastern European vibe to it. You know what I mean? And I love that. It's honestly amazing. I'm so done with reading every single list and article ever that just says that Denmark is the second most happiest country in the world for the 700th year in a row. I don't care. I don't care. I wasn't actually asking, okay? I didn't ask, okay? Like, and then I opened a fucking different article and it's like, Latvia's suicide rates have tripled in the last 3 years. I'm like, okay, that's not important. Okay, I'm so happy that you're so far from war and that you live in like this perfect sacred place where you literally are like surrounded like by water, and then just like by Sweden and by Germany, and you're just like so lucky. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy that everyone's talking about Copenhagen as being like the coolest city, and I just don't. This is a turn of events you probably didn't expect. I don't think people expect this from me, but I have a very, very weird relationship with the Nordic countries. Not all of them. It's really strange, not all of them. I have some Nordic countries I absolutely love and adore, and then I have some where I'm just like... I have been in Copenhagen once when I was a really, really, really small kid, so I don't remember anything. I know it's cool, but honestly, I'm just done with hearing about it being cool. Like, I can't handle it anymore. It's like, I'm so done with just people being like, oh yeah, so like, the Scandinavian countries, like Copenhagen is so cool, Stockholm is so cool, and then it's like, okay, how about if I actually ever go to Copenhagen, I will react to this video and we will see if I change my mind. I feel too much like, I can't, I'm sorry if any Danish person is watching this. I'm really sorry for this, but I just can't handle it. I can't handle it anymore. I can't handle everyone just yapping about how great the fucking Scandinavian countries are. I can't anymore. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And we will be back, because there's more Scandinavian and Nordic countries coming in that I don't have the most pleasant feelings about, actually. So, but now we're entering a very silly, goofy country. This is Estonia. Hello to all my fellow Estonians. So this is a Baltic country, as we know in this establishment, because all of us are very, very cultured and educated. So we know that Estonia is in the Baltics, obviously. So basically, if you need like an overview of the Baltics, Latvia and Lithuania are like brothers. And then Estonia is like our brother from another mother that is trying to pretend like we're not related, and is like, actually, no, we're not related. I am best friends with Finland. So that's pretty much how it goes. But we don't hold it against them. Because the thing is, I feel like if Lithuania or Latvia would be in the same spot where Estonia is, you know what? Like, if we would be them, we would also be cosplaying Finland. So we don't hold it against them. And Estonia is pretty cool. It is the best, like, Baltic... Well, I'm not sure if it's the best Baltic country, because we know what the best Baltic country is in this house, guys. Okay, guys, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I'm just kidding. And to be fair, I think Estonia is fire. It is a cheaper Finland. It is a cheaper Finland, which has a more interesting post-Soviet history. To anyone who is sitting there and yapping about how they love Nordic countries, go to Estonia. It's cheaper, there's less tourists, and it's the most modern of all Baltic countries. Like, it is the most advanced. Like, we have to give it to the Estonians. They have so much development. They are more developed than Lithuania and Latvia, almost in every single aspect. Not in every single one, but almost everywhere. Since I'm the delegate of the Baltic countries, I have very, very biased views connected to them. So if the Baltic countries all accidentally end up in the potato pancake section, I had nothing to do with it. Honestly, I had nothing. It was not in my power. Now we have Finland, the country that Estonia is cosplaying as. They even have similar colored flags, but you know, I love Finland. I love Finnish people. You didn't expect that now, did you? You were thinking I'm gonna throw the same tantrum that I did for Denmark. No, but no, I don't. I'm not gonna do that actually, because I love Finland. First of all, they have the most beautiful snowy forests and the most beautiful like skiing you could ever do in your entire life. First of all. Second of all, Finnair has these amazing blueberry juices, and Finnish people just have blueberry juice, which blueberries, as the best berries that they are, mind you, by the way, blueberries are literally the best. I don't know why other countries have not turned blueberries into a juice, but Finnish people did, and we have to clap and cheer. We have to clap and cheer for that, because that is amazing. So yeah, I love Finland, and Finland is the happiest country in Europe, and I really like that. I support that, actually. And you know what I like the most? I love the Finnish Eurovision songs, like Karja, My Bestie. I love the fact that the Finnish people are not actually that good at English and they have a very silly accent. I love that. It's crazy, it's party, like I can't. And also, I like the fact that Finland has had to deal with fighting Russia, just like the Baltics. So I feel like we have like a connection with them that like other countries just can't. They just can't relate to that. Like, I just feel like I feel connected to the Finnish people, you know what I mean? And they also have the best swear words, like hello, ai vittu, satanas. Like, it's hello, amazing, flawless, thank you, Finland. Oh, and here we are entering the biggest pick-me country in the continent. That would be France, and it's going right into pick me, choose me, love me. I don't think I need to elaborate. I think we all knew this was gonna happen, and I think that is okay. You know what, like, and we have to agree France is pretty great. It's beautiful, its landscapes and cities are beautiful, but once you start talking to like the people and once you start listening to what's happening with the government, you're just like, is France really that great? So that is Georgia, and I think this literally goes into the gap year countries immediately. Or another thing that Georgia is, it's one of those countries that like strangely like your grandma or grandpa have been to, but you've never been to because it's like not very famous. But then again, they've been there because it's like I don't really know why, but like it's just like, it's like one of those strange countries that like people have just somehow been there. We have Germany, and the thing about Germany is I feel like I have to put it also in the pick me, choose me, love me category. Like I just feel like Loki has to go there, but I do like Germany more. Like, I feel like Germany is not that much of a pick-me. But I still think, like, if we put France in there, we kind of have to put Germany in there. Like, I just think it's a bit... I think it's necessary to do that. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? Let's just leave it there. I don't think it belongs in any other category. Greece. Okay, so Greece... Everyone loves Greece. Everyone knows about Greece. Like, it's just like... Greece never goes out of style. I'm not sure if this is a country I would personally like to live in. It's a bit unorganized. Maybe we should put it on potato pancakes, because you know what I just remembered? Greece has like amazing food. Okay, next one is Hungary. So Hungary, I think it kind of needs to sit in a corner and think about what it's done. Like, I just like, if we're looking at the political situation of Hungary, you know, and if we're looking at some of the human rights discriminations they've had there, I think we need to put it there. I have never been in Budapest, but I really want to go. I think it's a beautiful city, and I genuinely think, like, Hungary, I don't think it belongs, like...
Guys, this is me from editing, and I would just like to say that there were multiple countries which were done so dirty in this ranking. I don't know why I did this. I do not know why I did this to the countries. I think Hungary and Poland do not deserve to be where they end up. I think we should change that. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking when I was making this video, because like I'm currently watching this and I'm like, who gave me a microphone? Oh my god.
I feel like I don't want Hungary to be in this category. Like, I really don't want it to be here. Next we have Iceland. Honestly, Iceland has done no wrong ever. I think this is the best country in the world. I think Iceland genuinely is the best country in the world, and since it's an island, it's done no wrong. Because, you know, there are other islands which have done a lot of wrongs. I'm looking at you, the UK, right now. And Iceland has done no wrongs, has beautiful nature, has the nicest people, and it's just... What can you say against Iceland? Nothing. Okay, so we're entering Ireland. I am an Ireland fan. I love Ireland. I am going to put it in We Never Go Out of Style. I don't think it's the best country, but I think Ireland is pretty amazing. I feel like UK is boring and Ireland is like a better version. I think Ireland belongs here. The reason why it's not in the best category, because I'm not sure if it has the best food, because I've been in Ireland like 2 times, and low-key Irish food, it's like bread and they low-key they belong in the potato pancakes category because they love their potatoes. They really do. Potatoes and bread and potatoes and bread. That's literally all I ate for like 2 weeks. I felt terrible, but I loved it because it's beautiful. So I don't really know how to feel about this right now. I think I'm gonna actually rearrange this at the end of this thing because I am not sure how I feel about this right now. I also think I need to speed up because this is taking such a long time. This is taking so long. Anyways, Italy. So Italy is probably the most famous country on the continent. Like everyone knows Italy. And I'm not sure if that makes it a pick-me country. But the thing is, like, when you go to Italy, you can't help but just be like, wow, this is great. Like, you actually, like, you go there and you have, like, zero arguments about how this is the best country in the world. And Italian language is so beautiful. And Italy doesn't give me pick-me vibe. But low-key, Italy also is not the best country because it's like, you know what? I think Italy goes into we never go out of style because government-wise, I don't think Italy is that good, especially with whatever is going on there right now, government-wise. I don't really... But culture-wise and history-wise, definitely up there, top tier, and food-wise as well, it's top tier. So now we go into Lithuania. So I'm a Lithuanian fan. I think Lithuania goes in top tier immediately. Also, guys, I'm starting to really question the fact that the Baltics should be on this tier because I feel like I'm very biased. So you know what I think we should do? Baltics are the land of dreams, obviously. And now I think we just put them in there. Yeah, where is the best country in the world? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Sorry, didn't see it first. So yeah, I think it's a very unbiased opinion, and I think that's exactly where they belong. Genuinely, I think Baltics are the most underrated part of Europe. I think Riga is genuinely one of the best cities in Europe. I think it has a little bit of everything. It has amazing architecture, literally beautiful architecture, and it has both the old town with its like insanely fucking old ass houses. We also have so much beautiful like Art Nouveau buildings, which are actually insane, because sometimes I'm just walking around Riga and I just see a castle or something and I'm like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Like, who put you here? Like, what? Although human rights are not the best in Latvia and the Baltics in general, they're getting better every single year. Like, Latvia just passed the Istanbul Convention this year. I know that Estonia, I'm pretty sure it's illegal for gay people to get married in Estonia, which I think is pretty great. And since these are such small countries, I think we should really cherish the culture of these countries. And maybe I just think that because I am from the Baltics, hello, but I love my bralukas. So we have Luxembourg, an insanely boring country. Tiny country that's just rich. That's it. It's just rich. It's just a rich country. I think it's just a rich pick-me country, so I think we should just let it be there. Next one, we have Malta. I mean, Malta is a pretty flawless country. What can you say about Malta that is like bad? Nothing you can say about Malta that is bad. It's pretty amazing country. So that would be Moldova. Okay, so I've heard that Moldova is like the unhappiest country in the world, but I think Moldova is pretty fire. I think someone on their gap year would definitely go to Moldova. I can see it. And now we will have another very fun game, which will be, can I differentiate the Monaco flag from the Polish flag? This is going to be a very fun game, actually. So I think we should Google. So Monaco is red on top. So yeah, I'm right. This is Monaco. Okay, Monaco. Again, just like Luxembourg, just a small, rich country. I was in Monaco this year for the first time ever. It was pretty, but that's pretty much all I can say about it. It felt a bit like fake. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's just like it doesn't feel like a real country. Where Montenegro. So this goes into gap year. Why are all the Balkan countries going into the gap year? I don't really know. I don't know. Why is that happening, actually? I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I don't know enough about the Balkan countries. But Montenegro, once again, beautiful country. It has a beautiful coastline. People who don't go to Greece, they go to Montenegro and Albania. So next we have Bulgaria. I literally have like zero emotions about Bulgaria. I just don't. I have like nothing to share. I feel like because low-key Bulgaria and Latvia are like opposite corners because we're like here and they're like here. And we're like opposite corners of the continent. I have like no sentiment about Bulgaria at all. I really don't know how to feel. I don't think anything bad has happened there, so I think I'm gonna have to put it in the gap year countries because I have no beef. And same thing with like Kazakhstan. I actually have nothing to say right now. I've been silenced. Guys, anyone from these countries, please like inform me what's good, what's bad about them. What do you like, what do you not like about them? Because I've got nothing right now. I'm very rarely silent, but I'm silent right now. Liechtenstein, just a tiny, rich country. It's just imagine a tiny country where every single inhabitant walks around in a suit and a Rolex. That is Liechtenstein. But anyways, the Netherlands is low-key amazing. It's a low-key great country to live in on potato pancakes. Amazing human rights situation, beautiful cities. The only problem is probably just like that there is like a lack of space because it's quite small. The Netherlands is very small, but it's overcrowded and there's a lot of tourists, so I feel like that is not very pleasant. Tourists are the consequence of the country being as good as it is. You know, there wouldn't be that many tourists if the country wouldn't be amazing. So that's what I'm thinking about. You know what I mean? Like, tourists are not that good, but they are there because the country's great. North Macedonia, once again, gap year country. A lot of Balkan countries, I think they're more likely to travel to each other. There's not a lot of people from the Baltics who actually go to Balkan countries. Norway, oh my god, a pick-me country. I feel the same about Norway as I do about Denmark. I'm honestly just annoyed at how expensive it is there. So it's just gonna have to stay there and be expensive. Poland, oh my god. Poland is gonna be such a hard country to rank because I low-key love Poland and I love the Polish language. I think the Polish language is so fun. However, they have like no rights. Like, women have like no rights to get like an abortion there, and like it's like two sides of my brain are like in conflict right now. I can't decide what is more important to me. The fact that in Polish you can say fotografiru ślimaka and oh my god, and you can say kurwa. No. Why is this the hardest choice I've had to make up to this point? Because once again, Poland has a really similar vibe to me, Czechia, that it's a mix of like Eastern Europe, but it's also been like westernized. But also Poland is such a complicated and long and crazy history. And that is so relatable. Same, Poland, same. I feel you, blood. The way Poland could fit into every single category is actually crazy. I could just see it everywhere. Like, Poland never goes out of style because it's amazing. Also, everyone on their gap year goes to Poland. Oh my fucking god. I mean, I think maybe we can put Poland in the corner for like a little while, and then maybe like I feel like if it sorted out some like human rights issues, I think Poland would be amazing. Like, genuinely, I think Poland would be such a great country to live in. Like, and I love, there's this one Polish movie I really love. It's called, I'm going to put the picture of the movie here. I love that movie. That movie's so good. Oh my god. Portugal has done no wrong. Portugal goes in top category. Portugal is potato pancakes. Portugal is literally no beef with Portugal. Thank you so much, Portugal, for existing. Thank you for just being the chillest of the chill guys. Like, you know, like while all the other countries are beefing, I am just a chill dude. Like, that is Portugal, and just a chill guy. Like, and also thank you for your great Eurovision song. Amazing songs, Portugal. Thank you so much. My theory of Portugal being good is that, like, you know, since they like colonized a lot of countries, this is their redemption arc. This is them being this good now, is them redeeming themselves. This is how they pay back the world. They're like, you know what, maybe we did colonize countries in the past, but we will do better now, and we will actually be the best now. And that's how I see it. Okay, so now we have Romania. I've never been in Romania. I don't think I know anyone who's been in Romania. That's so weird. It's such a big country. What? I mean, I feel like a gap year country, definitely. I really don't know enough about Romania to decide if it should be in a corner or no. So we're going to leave that there. However, there's this one country who I think should actually be locked up in that corner and should sit there forever. No words. No words. Literally no words. I honestly, like, I don't think Poland and Hungary, honestly, any of these countries, I don't think they belong in this category with this evil spirit, actually. So, I think that should just, I feel really bad for you guys right now. I feel really bad for Hungary and Poland who have to sit there with this criminal. But I'm just going to let you be. I'm just going to let you be, guys. San Marino. These kind of countries confuse me so much because it's just Italy, but like, not. It's just Italy, but they submit their own song to Eurovision. Actually, no, it's just it's the country where Florida is the main citizen of, you know, since he represented San Marino in Eurovision, which was a very interesting choice, actually. Honestly, you know what? Let's just go there. Just go sit somewhere. I'm just like so unbothered. I think I'm getting really tired because I've been doing this for an hour already, and I'm just so tired right now. I didn't expect this to be this hard. I really did not. Serbia, sit in a corner and think about what you've done. Just sit in that, like, Serbia is low-key, like, the Serbian government is low-key supporting Russia, and I just can't support that. I just can't. So I think if you reflect on what you've done and come up with some better choices in life, I think you can do some great things, Serbia, actually. So another game. Can I differentiate the Slovenian flag from the Slovakian flag? Yay! I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. These might be the hardest flags for me to differentiate because I never remember which one is which. I literally never remember. How about that Slovakia and that Slovenia? What about that? Slovakia, Slovenia. Slovakia! Oh my god, I was right. Let's go. That is Slovakia. I've never been in Slovakia. I've been in Slovenia. Never been in Slovakia. I mean, I know that it is very close to Austria. It's next to some pretty good countries. And I think nature-wise, it has very similar nature to those countries. And I think that would mean that it has beautiful nature. I have not heard a lot of good things about the capital. So I'm not really... So yeah, I think it's a pretty solid gap year country. It's a pretty good country to travel to, but it's also not that well known. And I don't think it's done any wrongs. However, Slovenia should never go out of style because it's so chill there. The people are very nice. Nature is very nice. So yeah, I think it should never go out of style. I think it's great. And now we are entering one of the only countries is like a really big country and that probably will be in the potato pancakes. Some people might say that they think Spain should be in Pick Me, Choose Me, Love Me, but I disagree. I just disagree because I honestly love Spain. I love Spain so much and I think Spain is amazing. Food is delicious, nature beautiful, cities beautiful, people are so fun, the language is so nice. There is a lot of, like, people have rights there. I think Spain is amazing. I can't find an issue. I can't find an issue that I would have with this country, you know. Sweden, so Pick Me, Choose Me, Love Me, the biggest pick me country in the continent. I have the same issue with Sweden that I have with Denmark, but with Sweden I have a bit more issues because I really don't like how neutral Sweden is, like, government-wise. What annoys me the most about Sweden is how they just get to sit there and be like, we want world peace, we want equality, and then they just sit there and say like these like fucking just like these statements of like peace and equality. And the thing is, they have the privilege to just sit there and yap. Well, other countries can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, Sweden can just sit there and be like, yes, we want world peace. Other countries can't do that. Other countries are getting bombed and attacked, and other countries are at war. So guys, my camera just died, so I had to turn this video on from the start. We were yapping about Sweden. So what I don't like about Sweden is how they just get to sit there and be like, we want world peace. We want world peace. And it annoys me so much because other countries are at war, other countries are struggling, and it annoys me so much about Sweden that they just sit there and they say these AI-generated fucking statements. And for the longest of times, they were so neutral, and it annoys me so much. And actually, another country that's very neutral, and I think it should be here, is Switzerland, because neutrality in countries annoys me the most. It's like, make a fucking choice, you know what I mean? Like, especially if there are conflicts like Russia and Ukraine, where there is clearly an aggressor, a clear aggressor, and a clear victim of the aggressor. And if you're struggling to make a statement and be like, yes, this is wrong, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, okay, I can see it for some conflicts. People can be like, oh, this is a complicated matter. Depends on the perspective. There is no perspective in which you can look at a war like Russia and Ukraine and be like, well, yeah, so, you know, the both countries are to blame. I don't think so. I don't think you can look at a country that's just violently invaded another country for no reason and be like, well, they probably had their reasons. No, they didn't. They had no right. And neutrality of this kind annoys me so much. Also, Sweden invaded Latvia like 300 years ago or something. That's just a fun fact I like to randomly bring up. You know, because like Sweden with all of their world pieces, it just makes me laugh so much to be like, yeah, Sweden, what about the fact that you literally had a monarchy and you invaded other countries? What about that? What about that now? Also, Sweden, can you please send an interesting song to Eurovision for once? How about a song that has culture? How about a song in Swedish? I want to hear a Swedish song in Eurovision. I'm so done with listening to English songs. How about you show some culture? Please. I find Sweden to be a pick me, choose me, love me country. It's funny because I also like think Swedish is a very fun language. So like, jag pratar lite svenska. Turkey, I'm low-key angry at myself for creating the gap year category because I feel like I just shoved so many countries in there. And like, I feel like it started out very like organized. And at this point, I'm not sure if some of the countries belong there. Okay, Ukraine is amazing. Ukraine is the land of dreams. Actually, you know what? Ukraine, you can join the Baltics in the land of dreams category because it is a land of dreams. It is a land of dreams. I love Ukraine. I love the Ukrainian people and I love their culture. And I think it is a great country that has to go through a terrible war with a country as bloodthirsty as Russia. Thank you. And of course, you can be like, maybe I'm biased, but Ukraine is currently fighting a war for my country. Ukraine is currently fighting Russia off of the, like, away from the continent of Europe. If Ukraine would not be fighting right now, I don't know what would be going on in the world. Like, I don't know what would be happening. Ukraine is fighting for us, for the Baltic countries. And I think we should really be grateful for that. So yes, I think Ukraine belongs right in that category. UK is a pick me, choose me, love me country immediately. Pick me, choose me, love me. UK is such a weird country because it's low-key like, there's a lot of things wrong with the UK. A lot of things wrong with the UK. But you know what? Let them just do whatever. And the Vatican, I don't think I'm going to rank that because I feel like that would make this already problematic video even more problematic, so I will just abstain. So yeah, I don't think it's very important where the Vatican ends up in the end. Actually, it's okay. Please don't sue me. Please do not sue me. This is the end thing. This is everything. And please do not. I'm so sorry. Don't take any of this seriously, please. This is just a silly, goofy video. Please, please, please. Please, please, please don't prove I'm wrong. Remember to be proud of Europe and be proud of your culture, because Europe, papa, Europe, papa. And I'll see you soon, guys. And now I'll go take a little nap. Bye-bye.